Well, for some reason, I missed this particular production. This is going to be Sammie. Sammie's going to have a speech here. I got the Eli version of this, but we have a close up here of Sammie and all the other hacks that are, you know, talking about their glorious Better Red project that does nothing to serve anybody, doesn't help anybody, it's completely useless. $200 million down the drain. But they're going to do it because I don't have to go into why. You already know how this fucking thing operates. It's a corrupt crime syndicate filling the pockets of the insiders while your bus service gets cut because they can't find drivers, and neither can anybody else, because nobody wants to make the job more attractive, because you're serfs and you're going to stay serfs. And the serfs that are subject to the serfs must also stay serfs. You riders, you're the lowest of the low, so fuck you. We're going to build all this shit, cost millions of dollars, and you're going to sit there and wait. And that's America, folks.
Seat. Thank you again. Thank you all for coming.
And look, it's 40 minutes. They have 40 minutes of dead air here. So the leader in technology couldn't even trim their video. They got 40 minutes lead there of nothing but music. Is that Roberta?
If you could all take a seat, please.
It is. It's Roberta. Jesus Christ. Look at them with their little masks.
Thank you. Thank you. And we're going to go ahead and get this started with TriMet General Manager Sam Desue.
Hey, take off your mask! You take off your mask, Sam! Sam, get the mask back on, Sam! What do you think? You're going to spread COVID to everybody now. Jesus. Fuck. So why? God damn, it's fucking stupid. All right, Sammy. Now, bear in mind, Sammy, I don't know you. Never met you. Never suffered any persecution from you. So don't take anything I say personally. All of these things I do are for my own personal entertainment. And I enjoy poking fun at TriMet and showing everybody all the stupid flaws and stupidity of the organization, because that's been ground into my consciousness from my last 2 years there, where it was just fun and games for me. So it's been ground into my consciousness, and I became a TriMet addict for some reason. So I just enjoy the TriMet shit show, so I follow it. Just like somebody would follow the trail. Look at it in that light. People are crazy about their sports. Well, I'm crazy about you guys. So I like to follow you guys. You're my sports team. So let's go. Poor Sam.
Okay, let me just test the mic. I think everyone can hear us.
I don't know, man.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning.
Yay, Sam.
All right. What an exciting group of people here this morning, and thank you for being here today. Today is an exciting day for TriMet and our region as we continue to make our community a better place to live.
Poor Sam, he's so over his head. You can see he's struggling. You can see right off the bat he's struggling. He's not comfortable. He's not comfortable in the limelight. You know, he's always been the second fiddle guy. And now he's right out on center stage where people like me can make fun of you. Just because you're black, I'm not giving you a break, okay?
I am honored to welcome a special guest, Nuria Fernandez, the administrator of the Federal Transit Administration.
Did I don't know, maybe I did this. My brain I must have COVID brain or something, because my memory's all messed up. And you know, my mom had COVID, but that was before COVID. It was like a month before COVID. But she had it because she died with all the exact symptoms. So I think I've had COVID brain ever since.
This is Nuria's first trip to the Portland region as the 15th administrator of the
I
federal.
remember. I think I got it off Eli's video. I'm not sure. But who the hell cares about the FTA administrator? Why don't you get Buttigieg? Buttigieg. Now, that would have been fun to have him over here. Why didn't he show up? All you got was an FTA administrator? Who the hell cares about her?
Federal Transit Administration. Nuria was confirmed by the United States Senate on June 10th after serving as the deputy administrator since January.
Another professional bureaucrat who spent her whole life as a bureaucrat. And so here she's made another bureaucratic step up.
She previously served as the FTA administrator during President Clinton's administration. Administrator Fernandez.
So she's a real crony. She goes all the way back to the Clintons. So she's a real insider crony. And the Clintons, well, we don't have to talk about them. I think the truth about the Clintons has all come out.
Fernandez has more than 35 years of experience as an inspiring leader in the transportation industry, serving at some of the busiest transit agencies in America. We appreciate
You can hear Eli even on this version. Good job, Eli. It's one of his best. Eli's done some fantastic work. He's still doing fantastic work. I wish I had time to listen to him, but I'm so wrapped up in my own thing that I just don't have the time.
Administrator Fernandez, as well as the FTA Region 10 Administrator Linda Gerke, who's here with us. Thank you for joining us today. I would also like to acknowledge the support and commitment of many of our TriMet partners, many of whom are with us today. Among them, a Portland Transportation Commissioner, Joanne Hardesty.
That's Keith Davis, another friend of mine. Favorite city councilor who campaigned against Wheeler. And then as soon as she got elected, she all of a sudden switched to pro-Wheeler. And turned out to be just another political hack. I know everybody supports her. I don't know why, because everybody that gets into these jobs is compromised immediately. There are no good politicians. There are none. Not even one. I can't think of one politician that's actually done anything useful for actual people. I can't think of one. If you can think of one, let me know.
Port of Portland Executive Director Curtis Robinhole.
Port of Portland Director Curtis Robinhole. Jesus. Look, see how they're all elites celebrating elites. And I rage on about this constantly. All these elites celebrate themselves, and we, the serfs, are supposed to be in awe of these great leadership teams. Oh, you're so great, you fucking people. You fucked up our whole lives, and we're supposed to fucking be grateful for your great leadership.
And Washington County Commissioner Nafisa Fye.
Nafisa Fye? These are local hacks.
Also want to acknowledge the Oregon Congressional Delegation in Washington, D.C., some of whose staff are here with us today, along with Governor Brown and our local and state lawmakers.
Yeah, baby. The entire professional class is here.
Among them are our friends at Metro, including Metro Council President Lynn Peterson.
Yay.
Metro Councilors Shirley Craddock.
Yay. How about Pazoch, Rippey? What's the other? There's a couple of, I can't think of them. The ones that I don't hear, there's TriMet employees. The only ones that I hear from a lot are Rippey and Pazoch. And there's a couple others that I hear from occasionally. I can't think of them offhand. Mike or something, or I don't know.
Councilor Carlos Gonzalez.
What about Ozzy Gonzalez?
And Councilor Mary Nolan. Also would like to acknowledge Portland Mayor Ted Wheeler. Thank you for joining us.
He's not there. Fucking Lord.
And Hillsborough Mayor Steve
Yeah, I just love hearing Eli back there. That's my little contribution to you guys.
Calloway.
Oh, and by the way, good old Sammie here. We'll bring it up again. I like to constantly remind people of things because nobody pays attention but me. Sammie discussed Eli at a board meeting, and he got it all wrong. He said it was Brandon Farley, and he was completely wrong about who it was. But, he doesn't have any... Desue is completely disconnected from reality. He's in his little elite bubble. And I tweeted Ozzy about it. I said, you want to tell him who it is? And Ozzy's like, why? So, these people are disrespectful to us at every fucking turn, okay? They deserve no respect. I give them nothing but scorn, okay? Because you all deserve it. You are not our leaders. I reject your idea that you're our leaders. We detest you because you run us down into the ditch and you don't care. You're psychopaths.
A longtime friend of TriMet and supporter of transit.
Yeah, right.
Also want to recognize some of our other partners, including Oregon Department of Transportation, along with Region 1 Manager Ryan Wensheimer.
ODOT, the most corrupt agency in Oregon, even more corrupt than TriMet and more corrupt than the city, and even more corrupt than Metro, and Metro's pretty corrupt. But ODOT is the big daddy Oregon corruption, okay? Nobody as corrupt as ODOT.
And Portland Parks and Recreation, along with Friends of Gateway Green and Northwest Trail Alliance.
You can see he's not comfortable. It's quite obvious. He's not a leader, like Dougie was a leader. He relished the limelight. Dougie was Dougie was a fraud. He was very good at it. I used to like it when Dougie spoke French.
I would like to recognize Sean Donahue from C-Tran, President CEO.
Yeah, where are you? We like you. We wanted you to be general manager of TriMet. You seem like a nice guy, an actual nice guy.
I would like to recognize Chris Warner, Director of Portland Bureau of Transportation. I would also like to acknowledge Dr. Linda Simmons, TriMet Board President, and also other members of the board that's here with us today.
Yeah, yippee.
And I would also like to acknowledge all of our TriMet leadership that's here with us.
All of the leaders, the fucking leaders are here, everybody. The fucking leaders. Look how great the job they're doing. There's max breakdowns every fucking day. The bus stores don't work. They're cutting your service back to pandemic levels, even though they got $190 million of cash from the feds to keep the service. So nobody will ever know what they did with that money. But they're just having a great old time in TriMet Executive Suites.
Thank you for your support and efforts. Today, TriMet takes this moment to say to you, Administrator Fernandez, as well as the FTA and the U.S. Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg, thanks a million, or rather...
Buttigieg, what a piece of shit that guy is. Mayor of a small town. They're grooming him to be some kind of a leader in the corrupted Democrats. They want him for some reason. They've picked him. The sociopaths that run the Democratic Party has picked Buttigieg as their new.
Nearly 100 million. A few days ago, the FTA awarded TriMet $99.9 million for the project that will transform our Knights Red Line and have
$99.9 million for a project that actually does nothing for you. They don't even have operators for the train, so it's completely useless. $99.9 million of federal money, $99.9 million of your money, and guess where it all goes? Stacy and Whitback and all of their contractors, and they add a few nice. They add a few nice, TriMet executives, never ending TriMet managers, executives, coordinators, people at home have no purpose at all, but they keep expanding their bureaucracy.
Have a cascading effect, improving the overall light rail system.
The light rail system is junk. Okay, it's crap. You can't even keep that on time.
September marks the 20th year anniversary of the Max Red Line. It was the first train-to-plane connection on the West Coast. It was born from a unique partnership between three public agencies, TriMet, the City of Portland, and the Port of Portland, and private part of Bechtel Cooperation.
Bechtel Cooperation. See, he can't even speak. It's Bechtel Corporation, Sam. See, he's not comfortable. He's very uncomfortable in this position.
Is the company behind the Cascade area, a bustling retail area just down the line from here.
It's bustling.
With this public-private partnership, the construction from what was dubbed Airport Max moved fast. A public review...
I love Eli in the background. Fuck Eli, that's so cool.
Committed. A public commute committee gave the project the nod in 1998, and construction commenced in June 1999. The line opened just 2 years in September 2001. The Max line has served our region well past over the decades. And now we are looking forward to a better red, one that serves more stations, giving more people a one-seat ride to PDX.
A one-seat ride to PDX for you fucking people, for you choice riders, you know. You don't see the transit dependent going to PDX unless they're working there. Yeah, it's so TriMet-y.
That's capacity on board in a growing job center of Washington County and move trains more efficiently, reducing delays throughout the Max Light Rail system. While we may not be able to see all of your smiling faces today, we feel your support, your appreciation, and your enthusiasm for Better Red.
Yeah, we all love it. It's really great. It's fucking great. It's fucking nonsense, and some of us know it. What is this?
During this pivotal time in American history, the Biden-Harris administration and the U.S. Department of Transportation, under the Secretary's direction, are focused on investments in infrastructure projects such as this one.
Pork barrel projects. That's what they do. That's what government does. Pork barrel projects to go to the local elites. They take your tax money, make you pay, and they distribute them to the various elites of the various municipalities by doing capital projects. That way they, can pretend they're actually helping you. Although these days they don't even try to hide it anymore. It's just like, we're going to steal this money and there's nothing you can do about it.
Projects that improve safety, promote equity, combat climate change, and create jobs. A Better Red will put people to work. Once completed, it will take people to jobs, to education, to community services, to recreation, tourist attractions, and destinations throughout the world. And they will be able to do that on a light rail system now powered by 100% renewable electricity.
Yeah, right, sure. You can't provide any actual service, so we'll put power what we don't have on renewable electricity. We can't provide you any service, but we'll brag about our 100% renewable energy.
Administrator Fernandez knows well that
Administrator Fernandez. All hail Administrator Fernandez.
Equals sustainability. And that making it easier to take transit rather than driving requires investments and more and better transit services.
Eli really got into this. He was great.
It is my pleasure now to welcome up to the podium Administrator Fernandez.
Okay, well, I don't care about the rest of the speeches. I just wanted Sammie. You know, I'm strictly a TriMet man. I only want to watch TriMet people. Well, Sam, look at this. Look. Look at this. Who's fairest Sam? Look. Clap, 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 clap. Yeah, great. Yeah, it was TriMet. Yeah, ooh, yeah, ooh. Yeah, a bunch of baloney. Okay, there's my video of the day.